Welcome, lovely Aries, to your general timeless reading. I will begin your reading with crystal and turban seashell scrying, symbolic cards, tarot and oracle cards, and I do have a charm or charms for you at the end as well. Okay, lovely Aries, let's go ahead and roll and see what Spirit has in store. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please give me clear communication skills and interpretation skills to bring forth the most important, loving information that lovely Aries needs to know most. Please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, where would you like for me to go? For Aries, please, Spirit. Here. Thank you. Okay, who is Aries? Okay, and what is this? Okay, Aries, I see you looking extremely happy here. It's like you're coming through as part rabbit, which is symbolizing abundance. Okay. You are coming through as a masculine energy. However, this is not gender specific. It's just telling me there's strong masculine energy within you at this time. So this is going to be like, let's say, very focused, driven, like for work or projects, going back to school, things of that sort. Okay. Now, what I do see is I do see people behind you as if walking away, turning your back. This could be like an emotional distance or a physical distance. I'm seeing like distance, like here's the people and here's yourself. So, and it could also be all of those combined. Um, but there's definitely some kind of distance between you and a group of people. But you're smiling. The people behind you that you've walked away from in some manner, um, I see more shocked. I don't see angry, though, honestly. I see more shocked. For some of you, I feel like this is like people just like hating to see you go. And then others, because of the shock expression that they have on their faces, it's almost like, I can't believe that Aries is moving forward in this way happily. Okay. Yeah. And I'm actually seeing someone, it's like they're putting their thumb up. That may be significant for someone. I'm like seeing someone within that group. It's like giving you the go ahead, like go for it. Like you should do it. So, Aries, you may have had to have walked away from someone you really aren't like truly walking away from it. Okay, okay, okay. This could be a situation like if for some of you, let's say if you're going off to school and you have to leave your family behind, but you know that going to school and you're going to be dorming at the college. Let's say it's a few states away. Okay, so you go to that college and you live there. You're so happy, but at the same time, family misses you. You miss them, or your friends. You know, whatever, but it's like someone's giving you the go ahead. Like they hate to see you go, but at the same time, they're happy for you. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Very nice. Okay. So, Spirit, Holy Divine, what is Aries walking into? Okay. Spirit said go to the cards. So, we're going to go ahead and listen to Spirit. Okay. Spirit, Holy Divine, please give me the top two cards for Aries. Please get up. Spirit just told me three. So, I got to do three. Two top and one bottom. Okay, Spirit did that, I believe, Cancer. I'm not sure. Maybe it was Scorpio earlier. Okay. Always divinely guided, guys. Do what Spirit tells me to do. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Please tell me when to stop. Please tell me when to stop. I just heard keep going. Aries, whatever this is, it's going to make you very, very happy. But please know that there are people who miss you, okay? But they're rooting for you. And there's a few others. I don't feel like they believed in you. But it's like now they're shocked because you're actually doing something or you're getting ready to step into that energy. Okay, and Spirit said stop now. Okay. So we're going to stop with this shuffle. Here, Spirit? Yes. Okay. So, oh, very nice. Okay. Okay, you've got a washer and a dryer. Oh, very nice, Aries. I'm loving this for you. Okay, then we got to get one from the bottom. I am loving this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Very good. So, what I'm getting here is first of all, when I made this one, I intended this to mean, okay, so you see there's no dirty laundry, right? Everything's nice and clean on the surface, right? You can't see though what's behind the drum of that washing machine, right? So what's going on here is like surface level looks very nice, sparkly, clean. Everything's tidy. Everything's the way it should be. But on the inside, there's some stuff that still needs to be cleaned up. So like every once in a while, we have to do like an extra cleaning on the inside of the washing machine, right? Because what happens over time, the fabric softener, the detergents, all that stuff starts building up, right? So it can start smelling a little funky, to be honest. So we have to, go through and do an extra cycle of just cleaning of the drum. Now, what this is meaning is spiritually, there's something that is still like it needs to be cleansed. Now, what I mean by this is this could be some kind of past hurt or trauma. Okay. It could be something from the past that has built up over time. Okay. A lot of times we don't even realize it's there until we catch ourselves all of a sudden, just out of the blue one day, a thought comes into our heads about something that happened when we were a child, something in a negative manner, something, it's like, wow, why did I just think of that? Why did that just come to my mind? And all that is just spirit coming to you, Aries, and saying, hey, we need to get rid of that. We need to forgive that. We need to look at that situation so we can know for the future. And once we do that, then once we have done an extra rinse here, then that cleans that out. Okay. So it's not saying that there's anything horrible going on here, Aries. It's just saying, it's like spirit saying there is something that is still there from some kind of past. And it doesn't have to be childhood. I mean, it could be a year ago, but there's something still lingering. And it's something that had to build over time. So think about what that could be in your life. Think about any recent thoughts or thoughts that just come into your mind every once in a while. Okay. It could just be something someone said to you at some point that you've held on to for years. It could be, something someone did to you and you've held on to it for years. Something that I went through myself years ago. Like we all know my real dad kidnapped me when I was 18 and some other people, um, several other people, but they locked me in the church. It took me years. I was so bitter and I kept praying and I would say, okay, I would tell myself, I forgive them. And I would tell God, I forgive them. But there was still like a portion of that was still holding on, lingering, that I didn't realize. I mean, I really thought I had forgiven them, right? But I noticed that over time, that every time their names would be brought up, I would get angry. I noticed that emotion and it started making sense. I had not actually forgiven them. I went through all the processes many times of what I knew at that time. But then I went through the awakening. Okay. And when I started my awakening process, I went through the dark night of the soul. And for like a whole week, I did nothing but cry. And this was one of the issues that came forward, that I had not forgiven. I had not even began to start healing. Okay. So it's like, and I did not realize that. I had no idea. I thought I was doing the right thing the right way. But instead, I had it stuffed down deep inside internally. And I wasn't able at that time to let it go. So I feel like for many of you, it could be something like that for you, Aries, um, that you may need to look at. You may be feeling like, well, I've forgiven everything. I've forgiven myself. There's spirits saying there's something else. There's something else here that needs to be revisited. Okay. It could just be that something that you need to learn from, something that you needed to learn a lesson from, so that spirit knows that you learned that lesson from that, so that moving forward, you can, tackle any kind of challenge of something in that same situation. Okay. Or know the red flags beforehand. Now, this I meant to mean growth. See all the blooms? I mean, that's just simple growth, big time growth coming your way. All right, now with this, okay, we have the egg cracked open. Okay, so I feel like this, you see, I made like sparkles here, so it's kind of like angel dust, angel glitter. So there's something here. It's like, the egg, this is, you've got all kinds of protein here. You had to break the shell, right, in order to expose the egg, right, in order to consume the protein, something that's needed for our bodies, uh, to be strong, to be healthy. So, what I feel like here that Spirit is saying along with this is it's time to, in other words, break open a shell here. There may be something that, again, you have inside. There's something hidden. Okay. It needs to come out. You need to figure out what this is for you in your life, Aries, and just crack that shell open and expose it. Okay. And then consume all that you've learned, all the blessings since that time, every every way that you've grown since whatever that event was that hurt you. Okay. Consume all that your soul needs. Okay. And that will be very beneficial for you. If there's anything that you feel guilty about from the past that you've done, let it go. Acknowledge your part in it. Realize we're just here playing a part. I see it as just a game. It's just a game. We're here in an avatar, spiritual beings playing a part. It's just a game. So instead of internalizing, oh my gosh, I feel guilty. I did this. It's just a game. It's not who we are in spirit. Okay. It's all about soul growth. So learn to be more forgiving to yourself. Okay. All right. Where would you like for me to go? Please, Spirit, here. Thank you. All right. Spirit, Holy Divine, what would you like to tell Aries, please? I hope that caught on camera. That flipped. Oh my gosh, look at that. The sun. Your very first card, Aries. Your very first card. Okay. Oh my gosh. I love it. So that for me is a card of healing first. Anytime I see yellow or the sun, that's telling me healing first. So again, you've got some kind of healing here that needs to take place. Once you do that, okay, you're going to become more childlike again. This is a card to me of like absolute freedom, absolute happiness, being able to have fun and play and see something else. When we see sunflowers, those are spiritually represented of um, always looking towards the sun, always facing the sun, no matter how they're growing out of the ground, that they will literally turn and face the sun. Okay. And it's a symbolization of hope, of what's to come, not to give up, to continue having faith and trust in the divine. Okay. So just absolutely beautiful. But it's like it's like celebration, it's abundance, it's fun, it's being childlike again. It's like freedom in every sense. Okay. It's just absolutely beautiful. And the fact that you come out with that in the beginning, I just love it for you, Aries. Okay, let's continue to go. Spirit, Holy Divine, what else? Tell me more about this Sun card. What is coming for Aries? Should they take action on this healing? Okay, yeah. Healing the heart hurt. Check it out. Three of Swords. Healing the heart hurt. There is definitely something here that's got to be healed. Yeah. Okay, thank you. We have Four of Pentacles. Yeah. So I feel like with this card, again, hanging on too tightly, there's something that happened in the past. That's what I'm getting here. Something that has happened that was, something that really hurt your heart. And you may have, again, thought that you have cleansed yourself of it, thought you have let it go, thought you've forgiven yourself, whatever the case may be. But there's something here. There's like a pinch of it still there. And that pinch of it, Spirit's wanting you to find that pinch and release it. Okay? So that you can walk into this Sun card fully. Thank you. 10 of Cups. Look at that. Look at that. There's a happy family, happy life. Okay? Very compassionate, loving energy here. And see, that's also, you see the rainbow? That's a promise from Spirit right there. Okay. And you also see that these two people, they are walking out of the water, which is emotions, onto dry land. Okay. Onto the sand. It's dry. See where they're going? So it's like Spirit again saying, just figure out whatever this is that's still being hidden that you can't see. Find it. Crack it open. Ingest whatever learning that needs to be learned from that situation. Get out of that emotion. Walk towards dry land. Because I feel like once you figure out what it is, it's going to be easy for you because the water is not raging. The water is actually calm and serene. Okay? But it's still there. So that's just, again, that's in another way telling me it's not something visible to you. It's not something that you acknowledge you have still hurt over in your heart somehow. Okay? Yeah. All right, Spirit. What else would you like to tell lovely Aries, please? What does Aries need to know? Aries, this is beautiful. Okay, what do we have? We have the Hanged Man energy. Okay, this is great because this is like it can be stuck, stagnant energy, but it's also like a time of reflection. I'm telling you, there is something that Spirit wants you to reflect on here to get rid of. Okay, I tell you what this is, Aries. There's something huge getting ready to, like some kind of huge change coming in your life. Okay, and in order for that change to take place, this has to go. It's kind of like this, Aries. Spirit revealed to me, I don't know, maybe a year ago now, of how our energy actually works. If you're not new to my channel, I apologize for repeating, but I do need to say this for those whom are new. Okay, so it's like, when you look at your device, you think, okay, I want to download this game. So you go to the store, you try to download the game, and your device says, there's not enough space. You have to go through and delete photos and old videos and all this stuff, right? You've got to make more storage space, right? So Spirit revealed to me energetically, of course, everything in the universe is made of energy, right? Now, we have our own energetic field. So if you look at your own personal energetic field as a device, it works the same way. So when we are attempting to manifest something into our life, if our device is full, doesn't matter of what, if it's full, nothing can be downloaded. when you try to download something, it doesn't care what pictures are there or what videos are there. It's just saying there's not enough room. You got to get rid of some stuff to make more room for this to download, if that's what you choose, right? So it's the same concept here. So it's like spirit is actually trying to help you to make more room for something huge that you're getting ready to manifest, that spirit wants to gift you with coming into your life. But the storage space is not there. So this may be one little particle that can store up or can, make a lot of space available once you figure out what it is and release it so you can receive that manifestation. I am getting that strongly here, Aries. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Okay, what else for Aries? Thank you. Justice. I love it. See, justice is going to be served here. You are going to get your justice in this situation. You're going to be able to figure out what this is, release it, learn from it, and then receive this sun energy over your life. Wow. Okay, I'm going to leave that section there. Let's go ahead and see if Spirit wants to tell you anything else before I get a symbol. Anything else for Aries? Anything else, please, Spirit? Nope, that's it. We're going to go ahead and get a symbol. And what do we have? We have the ballerina. Okay, what I intended that to mean is do what makes your heart sing. Okay, that's the sun card. Do what makes your heart sing. Do what makes you happy, spiritually, physically, emotionally, financially. Of course, we don't want to do anything to hurt anyone else or hurt ourselves. As long as it doesn't do that, do what makes you happy. Okay, because that is going to bring you the ultimate fulfillment here. Wow. Okay, I'm going to leave this here with you, lovely Aries. I just want to say, as always, my friend, find your miracle in everything. If we look hard enough, we will find it. Much love.